Good Monday afternoon, meteorologist Nick Kelly checking in. We are staying quiet once again as we kick off the new work week and school week across the Ozarks. Our weather is calm here compared to some areas of rain and storms in parts of upper New England to get the new week started, and certainly quiet compared to Hurricane Milton, a very intense major hurricane still brewing and trying to strengthen more in the Gulf of Mexico. We'll keep an eye on how that will impact the Florida Gulf Coast as we go through the middle of this week. For us, though, Milton will not have any impact on our weather here. Behind our cold front that came through on Sunday, high pressure at the surface will keep us quiet for the next few days at the very least, and back near normal as far as temperatures go for the next few days. Plus, it also helps that the upper level ridge that kept us very warm this weekend has been shunted back to the south and west. That upper level setup is going to hold to take us at least through Tuesday, meaning even though we're quiet through Tuesday, this setup means we keep temperatures near normal. But by Wednesday, that ridge is going to start to return from the west, and maybe a faint disturbance right around the edge of that ridge. While that little disturbance could maybe bring a few isolated showers, mainly in southeast Kansas and northeast Oklahoma, we're going to keep things quiet here, unfortunately, in the Ozarks through the course of the week. And as that ridge builds back in, we're definitely going to be warming back up well into the 80s by the end of the week, and certainly this weekend. And unfortunately, speaking of the weekend, our next cold front that looked as though it would try to bring some rain chances back in here by Sunday the 13th, the moisture is looking really limited once again. So for now, we have to see this front by next Sunday passing through as a dry front. But as it passes through, we are going to see the upper level setup and that front bring cooler, more fall-like air back into the Ozarks to take us into early next week. And then looking beyond next weekend, here's a system that could be on the way. A couple indications are pointing to this. By the 16th next Wednesday and even 17th next Thursday, that could be a decent storm system that should hopefully, fingers crossed, give us our next best chance for any rain and thunderstorms. So looking at next week, unfortunately, Sunday's front will pass through on a dry note, but it will, along with the changing upper level setup, start to bring milder days, more fall-like temperatures back into the Ozarks starting next Monday, with highs in the upper 60s to near 70 degrees, lower 70s, mostly sunny next Tuesday, upper 70s by the middle of next week, and then I think we can trim the highs back down to about 74 next Thursday, with, fingers crossed, that next chance for rain and storms by the 17th, and we will certainly need any rain that we can get by then, since for some of you, we've had to go through quite a dry spell, seeing no rain for the past week and a half to almost a month in parts of the area. In the short term, though, we're quiet, sunny today with temperatures to start the afternoon out near 70 degrees, many in the lower to middle 70s for highs this afternoon. And thankfully, that's back near normal for this time of the year. With high pressure overhead tonight, we'll see the numbers quickly drop. Upper 50s to near 60 by 9 o'clock tonight. Mid to upper 40s with some cooler spots in the low-lying spots in the east by Tuesday morning. Then we're going to see highs tomorrow back in the mainly mid-70s. Can pull out a few upper 70s in some spots. Then once we get past another cool Wednesday morning with lows back in the upper 40s, we'll see the numbers climb back near 80 on Wednesday. Low to mid-80s Thursday and Friday. And pushing into the upper 80s again for Saturday and Sunday of the upcoming weekend. And we may need to keep an eye on Saturday's numbers, because even with a projected high of 88 for Springfield, everybody in the mid-80s to close to 90 degrees, these are going to be awfully close to tying or potentially setting new record highs on October 12th.